Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to evaluate this sum series. The sum of n running from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number over 2 raised to the power of n into bracket n plus 1. I want to prove if it is equal to natural log of square root of 2. Now solution. We recall that the sum of n running from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number multiplied by x raised to the power of n is equal to natural log of 1 minus x over x minus 1. Now, so let's integrate both sides with respect to x, and the limit will be from 0 to half. So integrating both sides with respect to x from x running from 0 to half. Now I have integral running from 0 to half of the sum of n running from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number x raised to the power of n dx is equal to integral running from 0 to half of the natural log of 1 minus x over x minus 1 dx. So bringing out this constant out, so I have integral running from 0 to half of, the sum will be here, sum of n running from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number, now x raised to the power of n dx is equal to negative integral running from 0 to half of the natural log of 1 minus x over 1 minus x dx. Now, how do I get this negative? I want this guy to be like this. So, I have to bring this minus 1 here and bring this x here. Now, so I have to multiply through by minus. That is, I factorize the negative here, factorize it out. So after factorizing it out, so I have this as my integral. So now if I integrate x raised to the power of n, that will be x raised to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1. So I have the sum running from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number of x raised to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1. My limit will be 0 to half. Now for this side, I still have negative integral from 0 to half of the natural log of 1 minus x over 1 minus x dx. So inputting my limit here, so I have sum running from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number of half raised to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 minus, if I input 0, so I get 0, minus 0 is equal to negative integral running from 0 to half of the natural log of 1 minus x over 1 minus x dx. So bringing out the constant out, so I have half sum of n running from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number of half raised to the power of n over n plus 1 is equal to minus integral running from 0 to half of the natural log of 1 minus x over 1 minus x dx. Now let's use the indices rule. If you have a raised to the power of minus n is 1 over n, and if you have 1 over a raised to the power of n, it will give us 1 multiplied by a raised to the power of minus n. So I have this, and if I have 1 over 2 raised to the power of n over x, so this will give me 1 over 2 raised to the power of n multiplied by x, which is also the same thing here. So this half and this sum will become half multiplied by sum of n running from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number over 2 raised power of n multiplied by n plus 1. So this is now this my former series, my initial series. So this is now equal to minus integral running from 0 to half of the natural log of 1 minus x over 1 minus x dx. So now we need to evaluate this integral to get our final answer. So I call this integral I. I is equal to negative integral running from 0 to half of the natural log of 1 minus x over 1 minus x dx. So let's take some substitution here. Let 1 minus x is equal to u. So we have dx is equal to minus du. So my limit 1 minus half, that's half. 1 minus 0, that's 1. So my limit here is 1, my limit here is half. So I have I is equal to, now minus times minus will give me plus. I have integral running from 0 to half, running from 1 to half of the natural log of u over u du. So let's use integration by part, IBP. By IBP, integration by part, now my u is natural log of u and my dv is 1 over u. So my du will now be 1 over u, that is inverse of u. My v will be equal to natural log of u, that is integral of 1 over u du. So to give me natural log of u. Now don't forget the integration by part formula, uv minus integral v du. So this is my uv, natural log of u multiplied by natural log of u minus integral of v, which is my natural log of u, multiplied by du. My du is u 1 over u, so I have du here. So which is my initial integral. So let me put my limit 1 to half. So I have natural logs of square u 1 to half minus, and this is my initial integral, which is I minus I. So I is equal to this. Collecting like terms, I have 2I is equal to natural log squared of half minus natural log squared of 1. Natural log squared of 1 is 0. So I have 2I is equal to natural log squared of half. Now dividing both sides by 2, so I have I is equal to natural log of half multiplied by natural log squared of half. So I have half sum of n run from 1 to infinity of the harmonic number over 2 raised power of n multiplied by n plus 1 is equal to half of natural square of 1 over 2. So half cancel half. So I have sum running from 1 to infinity of the natural log of n over 2 raised power of n multiplied by n plus 1 is equal to natural log squared of half. So that's our final answer. If you like this kind of video, please like my video, comment, share to your friend who also like mathematics, and don't forget to click the notification button so that you will stay alert whenever I upload video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you. Thanks.